Good morning, all. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 22nd of January. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, I'm going to be doing a post today, and what I'm going to be talking about is the possibility that we actually see a retracement here, because last week, it was all pretty matched up with equities, and I was talking about basically retests of the all-time highs potentially across the board. We've seen those on Bitcoin and Solana. Of course, that's changed the technical picture a bit. It doesn't mean it's going to reverse here, but I would note on the weekly chart we've got on Bitcoin, we've got a possible RSI 14 sell signal brewing, we've got a possible RSI 5 sell signal brewing, and we've got a really nice looking potential little top. That is something to take notice of. We've got an RSI 14 sell signal fixed here still on the daily chart, and if we see another retest of this high at 109.3, we may go. We've got one already. No, we've got an RSI 5 sell signal brewing already. In which case, actually, we could get some pretty hefty signals here potentially with a turn back down. Nothing on the hourly chart really, but you can see the very nice looking potential up top. And on the 15-minute chart, I'm wondering whether this is a head and shoulders. And actually, it's pretty strongly upsloping, but it wouldn't be a bad one. Look at the left shoulder and the right shoulder, reasonably balanced. I'm watching this with interest. If this gets down to the 100K area, this will be a breakdown, and this could retrace this move back up. And I'm wondering whether it might do that. Nothing really compelling so far, but obviously the possibility is there and needs to be considered. Now, we won't have any negative divergence on the daily chart on Solana unless we see a retest of this high here at 294.95. And in terms of the obvious target, well, I've drawn in the obvious target and we didn't quite make it on this move up. I've got that currently up in about the 302 area, I think, and I'm watching that for potential resistance when we get there. It's not a really strong level where I'm expecting to see resistance, but I am wondering about it. On the hourly chart, no current divergence. RSI 14 sell signals reached the possible near miss target. Obviously, we've made the double bottom targets here very, very suddenly over the weekend. On the 15-minute chart, no divergence. Do we have a possible topping pattern here? Currently, I would say no. This looks more like a bullish consolidation setting up a retest of the high. So we will see how that goes. On Ethereum, the strange thing was that the other two went up and this one didn't. Obviously, I've mentioned a few times before that I'm thinking that Ethereum may actually have a problem competing with Solana and may well decline relatively quite strongly over time. It does look like that process might be starting here. So I'm going to do some charts, possibly on the post today, possibly later in the week, looking at basically the relative performance over the last couple of years between Ethereum and the others. But it is a relative decline. We're at all-time highs on both Solana and Bitcoin. We are not even close to the all-time high really on Ethereum. And here we are still struggling to get over the daily middle band as the other two have been impulsing up. That has a message. Currently, the daily middle band is at 3366, and the last price was at 3279. We are still below it. Looking at the hourly chart, no current divergence, but this is a potential. It's a little big for a flag, but it could be a bull flag. And basically, we're looking for the fail of this head and shoulder pattern with a move over 2745. We haven't actually yet managed to reach declining resistance. So I'm wondering whether this is going to actually break up. We'll see how that goes, but at the moment, this could be a consolidation before a retest of this high, and may well be, but I'm wondering if it's going to get any higher than that. We will see. All right, great. In that case, I think that's everything. Let's have a quick look at... Yeah, they are. I think Solana's ability to handle Trump volume does kind of make Ethereum obsolete, and I think I think it's been obsolete for a while, but people have been, thinking that they've had loyalty to it, and it used to be it was going to be the next coming thing. But I think Solana has really shown its chops with this Trump volume, and so why is Ethereum there? So it's a good question. I'm not sure there's I'm not sure there's any good reason for Ethereum to still be one of the big three. It is at the moment, but I'm wondering whether we're seeing the start of the main decline, which takes it out of play. So we will see how that goes. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap, mate. And I'll catch everyone tomorrow morning. All right, cheers, Doug. My pleasure as always, mate.